I'm very excited to introduce a new product from LotLinx called TurnX. If you know anything about LotLinx, they're one of the largest repositories of auto shopper data and VIN-specific inventory data in the world. And they are now unleashing that power for dealers in a very simple interface, which will dramatically change the way the entire dealership looks at the pricing, marketing, and selling of cars in your local market. TurnX will tell dealers if their pricing for their vehicle is right. In some cases, the price is too low. It will talk about demand and pricing changes of every vehicle on the dealer's lot and every dealer for sale in the marketplace. This is an extension to your browser that will allow you to look at any VIN-specific listing, whether it's on CarGurus, AutoTrader, Cars.com. If there's a VIN number listed, you as a dealer can investigate the pricing of that vehicle, the demand of that vehicle, the markdown curve of the vehicle. This gives you unprecedented insights in your local market, not just for your inventory, but for your competitors' inventory. Have you ever wondered why one dealer may be selling more cars than you, especially used cars in your local market? Well, you never had granular data to do that, and now with TurnX, you basically have a magnifying glass into the rich data sets that LotLinx has for every car in the United States. But let me show you some highlights of the tool, and then I'll wrap up with some closing comments. So let's look at TurnX.
This is called our Turn extension. What it will do when it's installed in, for instance, a dealer's computer, whenever they go to any website or web page with a VIN number in it, the VIN number will light up like this. It just sits inside your browser, and whenever you surf any page with a VIN number on it, so if you're on a Cars.com looking at your competition, or you're on a competitor's a website, or you're on your own website, or you're in a tool like vAuto, and whenever a car pops up with a VIN number, that VIN number will light up. You click on that, it shows the dealer a whole bunch of additional information. So again, if they're on vAuto, they're looking to adjust price, this will give them a lot of current market, real-time market data that can inform their decisions. So you can see that we're recommending on this car to hold price on it, but that they would be advantaged if they promoted that car in a VIN-specific campaign. So you can see we're saying, we recommend that you boost it. If you click boost, that'll one click and it's automatically moved into a VIN-specific campaign that goes and finds buyers in that market who are ready to strike. They move to the inventory moment for a Honda Fit. They're ready to, they've gone through all their searching, comparing, and so on. And our, machine learning technology is, the secret sauce there is we track as people move down the funnel, and we target our advertising when they're ready to find the dealer, that they're going to actually buy from. You're priced right on that car, but there's sort of moderate demand. It's been sort of up and down in that market. These are the number of real, buyers who are in that market ready to strike on a vehicle, and you can see it's been kind of running in the band of normal, a little bit of a spike at the end of September, but then it fell off after, at the end of the month, and it's kind of running a low, starting to recover here. You can see that they've had that car, they've had it priced at one price right along. This shows you the daily VDP views. These blue bars are the daily VDP views that car has received. So you can see, came on the lot way back in March. It's been sitting there, kind of nothing going on. It had a little bit of action in the beginning of July, a little bit more recently, but far below the engagement, the daily engagement that they're going to need to actually move that car. That's why it's been sitting around so long. And here you can see, if they want to see, that car is sitting on the lot. It'll tell you up at the top sitting on lot with 59 similar year, make, model, build cars in that market, within 25 miles of that store. So there are 59 competing units available. And if you mouse over, and then this kind of displays them all in terms of their days on lot. So you can see this one's old. It's at about 220 days. It's been sitting on lot. You can see there's plenty of fresher inventory, stuff that's about 70 or 80 days on lot. And anytime you mouse over one of these dots, you can see a thumbnail of exactly what the competing car is. So you can see on another lot, here's a 2020 Fit LX and color. Its price is $17,945. And if I click on it, I can actually just deep link directly into that dealer's site to check out that car if I really want to know. Well, this is at another Leith store. So this is at their Aberdeen location. So I can go directly there to drill down on that car. So if I see a competitor who's underpriced the market and I want to see what he's doing, click, boom, it just delivers me right there. Gives me a very simple way of competitively shopping and understanding what I should do with my car. Another nice feature of this is that Leith usually posts all of its cars on all three of these platforms: CarGurus, Cars.com, and AutoTrader. You can see that it's listed. This one is listed on CarGurus, and it's in the 4th position for year, make, model, location search for a Honda Fit LX, 2020 Honda Fit LX in this market. So it's number 4 on the search results page out of 70 possible results. So it's got good position on CarGurus, but CarGurus has not scored it in terms of its value. Cars.com is not on Cars.com for some reason. They've got 61 items listed on their site, that are competing. And AutoTrader has 126 competing cars, and it's in the 60th position in search results on AutoTrader. So a good, quick way to see how that car is being featured on the third-party portals. But essentially, what we're showing is, this dealer is doing well with these cars in general. They're generally overperforming the market, right? But this car has been sitting there for a long time, so we're recommending, listen, you ought to boost this vehicle, meaning put it in a VIN-specific campaign and drive, low funnel, direct shopping sessions against that car over the next 10 to 15 days, and that'll move it, right? And you can see, we're saying that car has low engagement. It's not being viewed on your site. It's got low demand in the marketplace. The market demand is not really holding up. But there's very high elasticity in this car, meaning when you promote it, you can seize great elasticity and margin. You will see that we make recommendations in terms of moving price, and often it is to move that price up. Largely, dealers are subscribing to calendar-based markdowns. They're marking their cars down too far, too fast, more than the market will bear. And our AI pricing machine is detecting that and detecting real opportunity to raise the advertised price of a vehicle without impacting negatively its sales prospects. Actually, in some cases, increasing it. A lot of opportunity here. And as dealers play around with this, our beta dealers have been just blown away at, how this this product works. It's a very simple way to scan their inventory and look for opportunities to sort of gain in the margins. Hey, let me get a little bit more heat on these units. Let me nudge price on these units. That's going to improve my overall results. But in general, only about depends on the dealer, the brand, and so on. But 1 in 3 or 4 cars have an opportunity to boost. A lot have an opportunity for price adjustment up, or to hold. Don't discount any further. Get off that calendar-based markdown and just hold on that car. And what the AI is doing is looking at all of the market circumstances, all of the data about what's going on in that market, in terms of the buyers in the market, how they're engaging, how their that demand is holding up, how other dealers are turning, how they're stocked versus your stock, how they're priced versus how you're priced, all of that data. and it's making a predictive recommendation about what you ought to do to be on track with where the market is going, rather than reacting to where it's been in the past. What we're doing in this introductory period is it's free to anybody. They can download, register, very easy, and they can try. We'll give them 5 free boosts, meaning they can pick 5 cars and click the boost button. It'll automatically be moved into a campaign, nothing for them to do. And they will see all of a sudden those cars start to move, and all those cars light up. And if they decide to fully register, we'll give them another 5. So you can try it 10 times, before you buy. And if you like what you do, you just click that boost, and you hit your credit card, says you launch a campaign. It runs $75 a VIN to run a campaign. So you click that boost button, and the campaigns will run about 10 days. You want to hit that car hard and really drive the ready buyers, to the unit in the marketplace. So very simple extension, rides on top. If you'll see it here. It'll tell you any page that you're on. This will only appear when you're on a page with VIN numbers on it. So the rest of the time you're on, you're reading the paper, you're not going to have this thing popping up. But when there are VIN numbers, in any page that you're surfing, including the tools that you use every day, like vAuto, it'll even let you go to competitor sites and look at what they're holding and look at the situation of those cars. Our primary relationship is with the general manager and the internet manager. Mm-hmm. But 100% of the time when we've shown this to dealers, they've said, "Stop right now! I got to get my used car guy, my new car manager in here right now." Because it is exactly what they should be using. So what's nice about this is it starts to merge, inventory decisions with marketing decisions. And that's really and it gives, we're different. We're not just a sort of ad platform, right? And so it gives more people in the dealership better information about, how they should be responding, pricing, acquiring. Soon there will be a version of this that will help them look at any cars that they're looking to take on trade or looking at auction, and it'll give them some predictive analysis of how that car is going to do in their store, or if they have several locations, which store is the best location to carry that car in.
Well, as you can see from the video, LensShort offered all dealers an opportunity to test TurnX with 5 vehicles for free. And this is extremely important because, well, that's how confident they are that this tool will give every dealer a competitive edge in their local marketplace if they want to work with a data-driven marketing and sales strategy. The insights that TurnX offers could also replace some existing tools that our dealers are paying for. So it's worth your time to investigate how your sales team and your marketing team can use the data in TurnX to help you sell more cars in a digital age. So make sure you visit the website to learn more about the product, read the customer testimonials, and don't forget to go to AWA.autos to see this year's winners of the prestigious AWA Awards.